All right, so part two. Let's see what we got. Got my notes. Where am I? Genesis 9? Oh. And God blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Now I just opened that up by, let's see, they don't want the earth replenished. They want about a little slave. Who doesn't? What dictator doesn't want compliant slaves? Not too many, because the majority can eventually overwhelm. Okay, so I'm going to read my notes. I get notes. It's on the back. Where are we at? Okay, let's see. Where do we start? I'm just going to read my notes, because I got to get this out. And I was compelled to by, I dare say, if you don't mind, gallery. Gallery can go climb a rope. And that's not easy, so good luck with that. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Don't worry, we'll get there. I'm so pretty to look at. Wait, what? AI, wait. It is so track with me. It is so ubiquitous, it's in your body. Nano singularity, devious Nephilim tech. Yeah, I wrote that. I'm like driving down the road. Oh, I gotta write this down. AI is the new Tower of Babel. It is. Like, well, and I think it was them too. But anyway, Babylon will fall, though, just like before. I mean, it's all written. We won't be able to predict the future because it's going to get so wild and crazy and so intelligent. The future's set. I mean, it's all predicted. It's all there. It's an ages-long time strategy. Yeah, since the Tower of Babel, since Noah, they've been doing this stuff forever. And those who know, and the gallery can go, sayonara, put on a sombrero, and go to the club. That's what they could do. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, this one's hard to read. Look at this writing. Oh, yeah, that's not easy to read. But I'll give it a go. Let's see. The groundwork has been long laid, hence why it feels impossible to defeat. That's the thing. It feels like we're overwhelmed, you're isolated. That's part of the purpose of the channeling you into little cliques, like, ooh, Doubleverse, or whatever clique, oh, the Diddy thing, or whatever the latest, oh, cowboy, country music, now, yeah, anyway, they channel you into a place, and then you find a community there, and then they niche you out so that the people can't all just be together. All right, I'm not playing to the gallery right here. Let's see what else we got. I wrote more. Well, let's see. Let's open this Fraggle Rock thing. Let's see, got anybody in there? Nope, but here I got more. Wait, on the back of a receipt, I wrote, is it easy to track someone? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Well, is it? Okay. Here's the deal. Where's my Bible? Oh. My experience is that I actually talked about it and predicted it in about 2006 when I talked about the electronic fence and Tribarg Monstrosity, great song that I wrote. Check it out, the Visonauts. But it described the refugee, the whole thing. But the electronic fence, it's a digital prison, and it's a corralling you into a thing. And here's gallery. I want the gallery to split. I'm just talking to like 1, 2, maybe 3. I don't know. Hey, 3's a crowd. That's good. If 2 or 3 are gathered, we'll get it sorted out. So the digital fence, the electronic fence is what I called it. People are now calling it a digital prison. Let me cut to the chase. Chemtrail with nanotechnology for years, decades, put stuff in your body that's connected to that. I know this is old news for those who know. Sounds crazy to the gallery. The gallery's like, hey, conspiracy. Whatever. We're not talking to the gallery. They might listen in. Maybe one will go, maybe that. Anyway, so yeah. So it's like within. They're doing a full Monty. They're doing a full press. It's like when Genghis Khan would take over a city. You come in with a horde. Nobody can escape. You just overwhelm the system on every above, below. You overwhelm the system. It's old tactics. It's old commie tactics. It works. It goes way back to Rome and even before then. You overwhelm every single angle. First, you got to corrupt everybody so that morally they can't tell if that's right or that's right, and then especially get them to make fun of right and good, and be cynical and sarcastic and ironic and blah, 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 and stupid. And then, well, let's just imagine here. Let's do a thought experiment like Kurzweil. We got nanotechnology, and I'm assuming maybe they do. They might just be lying about all this crap, and it's just typical brainwashing stuff. But let's assume they got the technology to spray it down on your head, breathe in. It's like not that effective because the body is strong. The body, thank God, is pretty resilient. You can go through a lot of stuff and survive. But they're going to dump everything on you. So they dump it from above. That means they're doing stuff from below. We know that. And then if those who are stubborn, well, no, those who are compliant, here, come do this. It's experimental, but eat this grape. Eat a fruit, a forbidden fruit, and then make you feel victorious if you did. It's all psychological warfare crap. It's like old school stuff. It's dumb. It's so obvious. And then, what's the other one? Oh, and put giant black towers everywhere that have, let's see, where am I? I do this one. Have microwave technology, and then someone says, oh, that's crazy. You don't think there's microwave technology? There is. How does your microwave oven work? Dummies. And we've mapped out the brain. There's frequencies in the brain. Everything is frequency. Ask Tesla. Frequency, electricity, magnetism. Of course, these evil scientists have been sorting it out, like even in the black and white days, in their little lab coats and stuff. They've been working on it for years. I'm trying to get patriotic here, for God. So of course they're doing that. Every dictator would. Every wannabe God of this world, I want this world, and I'm going to do everything I can. Problem is, there's another God, and he has his purposes. He's letting it roll. So you're getting. They're messing with dreams. I've said it. I've noticed it, and other people have mentioned it too. So, is this possible? Okay, we're in. Who was it? Isaac Asimov. I think he was a PDF. Most of them are. Probably all of them are. But anyway, or Ray Bradbury, whatever. One of them. Let's say we're writing a science fiction novel, and it was possible that you could create a technology, like an alien technology that could read your mind through digital, not necessarily like they're looking in your mind, but if you can map out frequencies, you can pretty much figure out generally what people are thinking and the emotions and that. You can map it out, blah, blah, blah. So, and if you can read it, you can inject it. You can inject it. So dream, I'm pretty sure this is going on. It sounds crazy to the gallery. The gallery can go over there because they're dumb. I don't care about them. I'm talking to you, you, and maybe someone else. If they can read it, trust me, they can inject it. And they're mapping out memory, because we are biological systems, like a biological computer. We are, we're God's creation, which is an biological computer. And they're like, whoa, we got to tap into and you can map stuff out, and you can figure it out. They're screwing around. Well, and witches have been doing this for years. I've done it. I've done astral projection and all that, not intentionally, but when I was meditating back in the day, that it happened, and I could go places. I starting to master it, but then it got spooky, and I'm like, no. Well, if you can do that just biologically, add some technology, you can read the mind. You can also like read your just be honest with me. I'll bet some of you, if you're halfway aware, not the gallery, they're stupid. Most of them are stoned, which is part of the plan too, is make everybody so stoned they just can't focus and be depressed and self-centered and paranoid. If what was I saying? Well, I was a train of thought, and I got to hurry. They can read your thoughts, and when I say they, you know who I mean. And it's just like AI. You know how in AI, that couldn't get the fingers right, like that. It was kind of goofy. Well, that's how the dreams are now. The dreams are now, they're close. It kind of grasps some of your memories, some of your relatives, names, things like that. And then they're sitting around their little knobs going, yeah, let's try this scene. And I don't think there's an actual person sitting there. I think it's a program. It's an algorithmic program that is generally, that's why it's so easy to defeat. Because I said from day one, seeing this coming down the pike, you're going to have a separate mind. You're going to have a mind. Well, you're going to have to get into your soul and your spirit above just the material, because they're going to get this thing just locked down. So, spirit. You're going to have to go to spirit in your spiritual mind, higher self. You know. It's basically the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Truth, will guide you, and He will start. The darker it gets, the clearer His voice sounds. And so, that's my message for today. What am I? Oh, hey, fight. Whatever. Listen, enough of this. That's it for now, my friends. And I do mean friends, except for the gallery. Although I would like to make some friends in the gallery, because they're funny. Some of them are funny, smart as a whip. See ya.